Hey everyone, welcome. Turn the sound down over here. Yep, hi everybody. And today, special treat, we're going to be playing, where are we? Ultima 9. Where the hell that's gone? I don't know. Disappeared. Did it? No, it didn't disappear. I'm just brain dead. There we go. Alright. Spooky. A game from 1999. A game that is game that's probably older than most of the people who who are on Twitch. This is a classic old game. Now the graphics are not much, I'll give you that. They are 20 years old. He's a little farmer, he's farming along, and then there's some vibration. What could it be? What could it be? Is it an earthquake? Is it a dragon? Is it something flying over the air? Is it me walking down the road? Or other? Is it elephants? Is it a stampede of elephants? No, it's something. Ooh. What could it be? Oh my god. It came from under the earth. There it is. Obeying columns. If you don't play the Ultima series, especially Ultima 7 and 8 and 9, that is the ultimate thing. And now, the voice that you've probably been missing.
Avatar, arise from your slumber. The Guardian has invaded Britannia, and Lord British has summoned you for your final adventure. In order to view your surroundings, simply move your mouse. If you wish to move, press and hold the right mouse button. You can also use the cursor to interact with objects. When you are close enough to use an object, the cursor will turn green if placed over the object. If you wish to use the object, click the left mouse button. For my next piece of counsel, left-click on the golden ankh that will appear by your bed.
Now, also, the Ultimate series is the one that brought us long and mindless tombs. Oh, none of those, thank God. On the reading of books can be an enriching and entertaining pastime. You'll find that the more books you read, the more you'll know about the world, its inhabitants, and its history. In books, you can even find clues that you may miss or otherwise miss. After opening a book, left-click on the folded page corner at the top of the right to turn the page. To turn back to the first page of the book, simply click on the bookmark. Alright, so you can turn to the previous page by left-clicking on the folded corner in the top left. Once you've finished reading the book, press escape or right-click. Oh, pardon me, got the burps. Right-click anywhere on the book to close. The bookmark will take us back to the front page, and there we go. So we've read our first book. Now, what does this ankh have for us to say? Let's left-click on
Your first task is to prepare for your adventure. Make sure you collect all of your supplies before you leave your home. Many objects are operable. It will be useful for you to experiment. Perhaps you should try to turn on the lights in your room. Just move close enough to the light switch so that your cursor is green when placed over the switch. Then click the left mouse button to turn the lights on and off.
Yeah, I did that.
I have marked special items of interest, so be sure to examine these.
Alright, cool. Busy tone, of course. Cool music, eh? And of course, the advertisements. It's just a tassel. Turn that one on. And of course, what's on the television? I used to play a lot of EA Sports games in the 1990s. They were, at the time...
Surely you will not go adventuring without clothes. I think your clothes are in the bathroom through the other door.
My clothes are through this other door. And you can do things like turn on taps. Althougthe water doesn't seem to come out. Oh, see, the water seems to be coming from the bottom of the bathtub. But that's okay. You got to remember, people. 1999, this was released. A little bit later. Oh, there's the toilet. Did you hear the toilet? Equipping items. There are many things that you will want to take with you, and some that you will simply use. Your tool, work clothes, backpack, journal, and compass will need to be taken with you. To do this, left click on the object and drag it onto yourself, then release. To simply use an item, just left click on it where it is. Some items can be either taken or used. For example, you can eat food by left clicking on it, or you can left click and drag it into your backpack or tool belt to take it with you later. Alright. What's that?
To wear your clothes, drag them with the left mouse button onto yourself.
Like this?
Once the cursor is over you, release the mouse button.
Okay, so Avatar has his clothes. I'm not sure if people are familiar with Thomas Covenant, the Thomas Covenant series by Stephen Donaldson. That was released in 1977. And that was a series of books where the main character would be transported to another world, where he had to save the world, blah 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 blah. So I can understand where the person who, I think it was Robert Garriott, who also put together the magic cards, so he's had a bit of a success. So he also did Alcalabeth, which was the first one in the Ultima series, or it was pre-Ultima really. It had Lord British in it though. Okay, playing hopscotch, blah 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 blah. See, this is like, just like in Elder Scrolls, you get a book, it's got so many pages, you just don't give a shit. You scroll through. Weapons of Ancient Earth. Weapons of Ancient Earth. And Weapons of Ancient Earth. Oh, door closed. All by itself. Weird. Turn the light on. Alright, and of course you can press shift button and run. Run, Forrest, run. And another, the key, we need the key. Won't be able to get out without the key. I'm just gonna quickly, I can't, can I? Because I screwed that up. Alright, because if I interfere with the game in any way, that's not what I want. Alright, so that's basic controls. Press and hold X. swim, run, blah 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 blah. Combat mode. Special attacks, hold control or alt while attacking. Target lock T. I didn't know that one. Press the N to cycle through nearby targets. And defend is Z. Oh, I didn't know that either. Okay, I'll remember that next time I have to face those stupid damn wolves when you get there. And of course here comes another little bit of advertising. Enter the digital world. Ultima Online #2 coming in 2000. Alright, so a little bit of advertising. Always good to advertise yourself in the game. What have we got here? We've got a and you hit the function key. Oh, it's the map. And it's suddenly gone silent. It's like, what happened to the sound? Well, looking at the map, aren't you? And the backpack, of course. There he goes. Now, there are more texts here. Oh, another Anki and another Ank.
To put items into your backpack, left-click and drag them onto the backpack icon.
Oh yeah, you can go
To
Q.
view the contents of your backpack,
And move,
press the B key. Once the backpack is open,
mouse.
you may drag items out of the backpack and place them in the world. Right-click on the backpack to close it.
Right, whatever. Okay, now, all these are actual readables. Readables? Is that a word? Hi, my name is a readable. This is the eulogy for Sir Ricardo. What can I tell thee of the great Sir Ricardo? He was friend, not one whom I spent a great deal of time with, yet one that I admired more than most. His recent death touched me in ways I have not expected. I am sure that part of the reason is that he is the first friend of my own generation to have died, and thus reminds me of my own mortality. But I know that it is mostly more than that. Mostly I think that it has to do with how much I and all his friends and loved ones will miss him. It will always be a joy to be with this bright and cheerful soul. It was always a joy. My fondest early memories of Ricardo were on the fields of tournaments and battles. Ricardo was an awesome force. I have seen him sweep grown men off their feet with a single powerful blow, sending them crashing bewildered to the ground. I have stood by his side as he led out squad, crashing through a well-entrenched enemy line, knocking people aside as if they were wee matchsticks. In later years I grew to cherish his wit and wisdom. In fact, a more gallant, no honourable man will be hard to find. He was a man of great integrity. Whenever he was a companion to any adventuring or outing, you always knew that the events would be greatly enriched due to his participation. I will miss Sir Ricardo Shimino. If you are familiar with the Ultima series, this is the 9th in the series, you did have adventure with companions. Shimino was one of them. I'm not sure about Sir Ricardo, but it's possible that he was also a companion. I didn't do all the Ultimas. There are a couple that were like weirdo. Oh yeah, Control Alt and mouse will go backwards. Now there are other books, of course. Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein, 1st edition. The struggles of an individual from another planet who finds difficulty assimilating into his new society and culture. So there's another attempt at pointing at what this is, where he got his ideas from. So Robert Heinlein was another guy, another writer. Here's another book. What's that one? Oh, no, nothing. Okay, what's this one? Ocean travel without a boat. Swimming the ocean may sound like an exciting adventure, but it can be dangerous to swim in places that are too deep. The waters in an ocean are turbulent and cause a person to lose their breath and drown quickly. If you see your breath meter going down at an extremely rapid rate, this is a good sign. Waters are too deep. You would do best to turn around and swim back to safer waters and enlist the services of a boat captain. Alright, so there's a bit of information. Here's another book. The world is packed with items, but not everything you will find will be useful since people have a limited amount of carrying capacity. Some items will simply not be available to keep. They can be moved or rearranged, but they can't be taken with you. These items will show up in your tool belt or backpack as a red X. Be assured, these items will not be needed, and you'll need your space for other more important things. For example, this chessboard, which appears as a big X. I can move it, I'll move it over here, but I can't put it in the box. And the last one, poison and its effects. Poison is a constant danger, so be alert and try to keep a cure on hand when possible. When poisoned, your vision will be distorted and you'll see the effects of a green flushing creeping across your health bar. If you do not find a cure, your health will begin to decrease and you'll eventually lose the portion of your health that is showing green. Beware of unclean environments where toxins thrive. Beware also of certain unclean creatures such as rats, as well as some creatures who are naturally poisonous such as spiders. There was another book. Where did I read it? Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. The Wizard of Oz. By Frank L. Bond. And yes, you get some of the Wizard of Oz. And again, it's about a person who gets transported to another world. So I think he's trying to hide the fact that he stole it from Thomas Covenant. Never mind. Okay. Alright, the kitchen. We'll come back to the kitchen later on. All these are paintings, of course, of your heroism, blah, 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 your previous existence. Oh, there's some more stuff. Thank you.
You can sit in chairs and lie down in beds, Avatar.
There we go.
Left-click on the seat of the chair or couch to sit in it. Beds will work in the same manner.
Alright, there's another book. Herbert's Hair-Raising Adventure by Bill Peet. Herbert the Lion was haughty and vain, and especially proud of his elegant mane. But concept of this sort is not proper at all, and Herbert the Lion was due to fall. One day, as he sharpened his claws on a rock, he received the most horrible, terrible shock. A flaming hot spark flew up into the air, came down on his head, and ignited his hair. With a roar of surprise, he was off like a streak, away through the jungle to Zambezi Creek. He jumped in Kaplash with a shower of bubbles and came up bobbing up with a head full of stubbles. At first he just stared with a wide open mouth at the cloud of black smoke drifting off to the south. And then he felt with his paws just in the back of his ears and suddenly realized the worst of his fears. "I'm ruined," he shouted. "Oh, what shall I do? I'd rather be dead to go live in a zoo. If anyone sees me, oh, what a disgrace. I better discover a good hiding place." He looked all around till he finally spied an old hollow tree with a hole in one side. He squeezed himself in, but the fit was too tight. The last half of Herbert was still in plain sight. Okay, so that was a cute little poem. And of course, yes, EA Sports. You can tell how old the game is by the size of the televisions. Some of the newer games, of course, have the flat screens. And this is not a newer game, so... Alright, so there's the journal. This tome contains... Oh, well, I better take this one. I better take this. And bang! It's placed it in the special spot where we can reach it by hitting it across there. And of course, it's... If you are familiar with the game, I have updated it with the patches to 1.19F. Because the original one was a bit of a problem. Vitals, so you know what your skills are, what you're carrying, etc. Bit of story about the world itself. In fact, it goes through all the different versions of Ultima. So we had Blackgate 7, which is 7 of course, Pagan, which is 8, I enjoyed Pagan, and Ascension, which we're down in. I I don't think I ever finished Ascension, so we're about to find out what it's like. What's in that? Nothing. Alright, so this is also important, because this tells you which direction you're going. North, south, east or west. So, we still haven't started the game, really. And there, fire on, fire off. Oh, okay, it doesn't do a fire off. And of course you click on it, and it tells you it's 19 minutes past 7 in the morning. Okay. So we're pretty much set. We've got stuff, we can come along here and, oh, there's a rat. Take some cheese. Oh, take that, of course. It's always good to have a first aid kit. Bit of food. Oh, I thought it was a pot of pie. Oh, I turned the dishwasher on. Yeah, you can even turn on the oven. It should glow red. No, it doesn't glow red. A bit of raw meat. The bread maker, of course. Eggs, and of course you can raid the fridge. Oops, wrong way. Alright, so there's all starter stuff in the fridge and stuff, and let's close that. And let's go outside. Oops, wrong one. I hit Q.
You still have much to learn before you travel to Britannia. Visit the training area on the northwest side of your house.
Well, I think this is the northwest side here. What do you got?
To equip your sword, drag it on. While your sword is drawn, pressing the left mouse button will make you thrust with your sword. Press the tab key again to sheath your weapon.
Alright. Tab away.
To equip your bow, drag it onto yourself. Don't forget to pick up the arrows sitting nearby. Pressing the tab key will put you into combat mode, and you will arm your bow.
And of course you
Clicking the left mouse button will draw back an arrow, and releasing the button will fire it.
Oh yeah, that will take you to the front page.
Press the tab key again to unready your weapon.
Yeah. So tab, left, draw back, and that fires the arrow. Alright, untab. Let's move on. Controls are real painful. Pain in the ass. Alright, now this is also... Aha! Now that's the way that this game runs is you get asked certain questions by the gypsy, and how you answer. I'm just going to put it in caps lock mode. Something's attacking. What's that? Oh, there it is. See? Actually, let's go sword. Oh, oops, wrong dog. I just killed my dog. I killed my dog. Take the gold. I feel really low. I killed my dog. Oops. I feel not happy. And we got the key, so we can go open the door. And the key, of course, vanishes.
Britannia can be a dangerous place.
It can be.
So be sure to practice your combat and swimming skills here in the woods near your... Once you feel you have mastered...
Oh, look, there's a cave. Yeah. So arrows and more arrows. Alright, we'll take those. And we'll take those too. So how many arrows we got now? 65.
You'll find that swimming is easy. While moving, look down to dive down, and look up to swim back to the surface. If you hold the Control or Alt keys while swimming, you'll be able to swim sideways, or even do the backstroke.
Hello, fish. And yes, of course, I didn't do it, but there was a hopscotch thing where if you hit Control and the movement, you travelled left, and if you hit Alt, you travelled right. And if you hit both together, you go backwards. Alright, so... Oh. Tell you what, hitting the T is a pain in the ass. There's a brigand. Oh, there's a rat too. One blow. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? There it is. There's the gold. You always got to look very carefully for the gold. There's a big rat somewhere too. There it is. Let's try arrowing. Got him! Ha-ha! And I put the sword back in. Oh. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? Where's the gold? What'd you do with the gold? What'd you do with the gold, man? Alright, I'm gonna have to search. Bitch took the gold. Ram. That's extra ram. Oh, look, we're at the back of the old lady. Diddly dum dum. Alright. And there are the mantras. Also from previous games. So you've got your moo, your ra, your ba.
Please be seated.
Okay, I'll sit.
Greetings, Avatar.
Hello.
Britannia awaits. This will be your ultimate challenge. The final battle for the destiny of Britannia. If you take this journey, you will never return to Earth again. Nor shall you return to Britannia. Are you now prepared for this most important quest?
So basically, the guy's saying, I'm not going to do any more. What journey?
What journey?
Long have you been the savior of Britannia. 8 times before you have made this trip and saved Britannia from utter destruction. This time, you must finish the task. For after this journey, your future lies on a different path. Have you mastered combat, swimming, and the use of your equipment?
Define mastered. Look,
I am ready.
Good. Then let us begin the reading. I shall ask you a series of 7 questions. Give each question serious consideration. Your answers shall determine how you will begin your journey to Britannia.
The goal in this is actually quite brilliant.
You have sworn to uphold a lord who participates in the forbidden practice of torture, and each night you hear the cries of tortured prisoners. Will you show compassion or honor?
And that's honor my oath and ignore my lord's deeds, or show compassion by reporting their deeds. Now, depending on how you, like, for example, we're going to throw away honor. We're taking compassion. So we'll take
Show compassion by
going.
reporting the deeds.
If a local bully pushed for a fight, would you show valor or spirituality?
Decline, knowing in my spirit there's no lasting good will come of it, or valiantly trounce the rogue. Well, he's a local bully. I'll do the
Decline,
spirit
knowing in
thing.
my spirit that no lasting good will come of it.
Unwitnessed, you have slain a mighty dragon in defense of your life. If an impoverished warrior claimed the offered reward, would you show justice or humility?
Okay. Now, what's happening here is, by picking these cards, you'll end up with one card. One option.
Justly step forward to claim the bounty.
And that determines which city or which area you're going to appear
You
in.
and your friend are valiant but penniless warriors, and you both set forth to slay a mighty dragon. Your friend believes he slew the beast. If the killing blow was yours, would you show honesty or sacrifice?
Should I sacrifice the goal for the sake of the friendship or honestly claim the reward? Look. I'll go
Sacrifice the
in
gold
that
for the sake of
instance.
his friendship.
After 20
Compassion again,
years, you have
and
found the
justice.
slayer of your best friends. If the villain proved to be a man who provides the sole support for a young girl, would you show compassion or justice?
So these are really tough questions. Should I kill him? I've been searching for the bastard for 20 years. He killed my friends. But now he's looking after a little girl, and well, maybe I'll slay him anyway, because that way the little girl will probably get, be taught how to kill people. I don't know. I did compassion the last time. It's Tinker. I don't want to go to Tinker, so I'll go with the justice.
Slay him in the name of justice.
One final question. So justice or sacrifice?
You have spent your life in charitable and righteous work. If your uncle, an innkeeper, lay ill and asked you to take over his tavern, would you show sacrifice or spirituality?
Look. I've got to follow spirituality in that instance, Chicky. Or should I sacrifice my life of purity to aid my kin? Yeah. Okay.
Sacrifice my life of purity to aid my kin.
Finally,
During a pitched battle,
the last two
you
cards.
see a fellow knight desert his post, endangering many as he flees. If you saw him set upon by several enemies, would you show justice or sacrifice?
So should I go for sacrifice or should I go for justice? Let's go to justice. Now this will like I said, this determines where you appear in the
Justly
land.
let him fight alone.
And there's the final card, justice. So that's where we'll be turning up. Where the
Avatar,
just
you
are.
have favored the virtue of justice. You will start your journey on the path of a druid. To help you on your way, your intelligence and dexterity will be increased when you go through the portal to Britannia. Your magic and combat skills shall be great. Once you arrive in Britannia, you will find a chest of supplies appropriate to your chosen path that I have left for you in the Tower of Stonegate. Use these supplies wisely, Avatar. Good luck, for your quest will be most difficult. Once in Britannia, seek out Lord British, the wise ruler of the land.
We're still in intro mode. We haven't actually
Go
started
now
the game
to
yet.
Britannia. Your fate awaits you.
What's this? Let's have a look at your crystal ball. Nice little thing, that crystal ball. It'd be nice to take it with you. Can I take it with me? I can't. Okay. And already. But there is one or two things else that we can take from the lady in question. Oops. Take this, and if we hit function 6, it's just an empty bag, but we can put things in it. What's that? Ethical hedonism. Philosophy, blah 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 blah. Hedonism, ethics. Ethical hedonism. Oh, there's something else here. That's just a pen. Okay, and a skull. Useless. Alright. Oh, there's gold. There's gold. Don't forget the gold. Ooh, a godly amount of gold. Alright, see you later, lady. I've got it in caps mode, so it'll always run. Hang on. We're about to encounter a nasty. There you go.
Avatar, the Guardian must be aware that you were called to Britannia and is already working against you. Fortunately, the Gazer is a magic creature, and its powers will be greatly weakened by the lack of magic here on Earth.
It did alright beating the shit out of me the last time. And there's 250 gold. Where's the gold? Where do you get it? Alright, so we're about to enter into the world of Britannia. Now look at his hair. Shocker. I mean, I've got terrible hair, but that's got to be up there with what the fuck. That's in what the fuck territory right there. Why his hair's like that. He just woke up in the new world. When you wake up, your hair's like that. Well, that was a quick trip to Ultima Land. I've got to turn down the sound of my ears because it's very, very loud.
My lord, the Avatar has arrived in Britannia and has been easily dispatched by my worm guard.
Do not be so sure. The meddlesome champion of virtue is not so easily defeated.
Of course, my lord, but I ask you, where is he now? The Mirror of Darkness would reveal Lord British's lackey. If he had lived...
The Avatar has been teleported to a place hidden from the Mirror's sight. Our virtuous paragon could only have been taken to Stonegate, and by one of great power.
Shall I reduce Stonegate to a cinder, my lord?
No. I want the champion of Britannia to see what has become of the land and its people. I want to feel his rage burn as he sees what I have done to Britannia. You are to keep the Avatar occupied while I complete my plan for Britannia's conquest. What remains is yours when I am finished. Now leave me.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yes,
other thing,
my lord.
Every time you come back, it's been, you know, it's a significant amount of time has passed. Sometimes thousands of years.
You are indeed a fool to want Britannia. Once I have finished with
Which
you.
makes it weird with Lord British still alive. But I mean, I think 1,000 years is more, and there's the intro. It's more, Thomas Covenant. I don't even think there was thousands of years, I think it starts off with him raping Lena and giving birth to his own daughter. Well, he didn't give birth to her, but...
The Guardian obviously knows you are here, Avatar. You will not be safe here at Stonegate for long. Unlike on Earth, you are now vulnerable. There is also a chest of equipment in the corner of this room sent for you by the Gypsy.
A blue potion. Oh, and staff? Because, of course, you're the druid now. We'll be staffing our way on a push bike, honey. When, okay, you can turn the lamp on, because you want to do some reading. Why can't you take this one? That's what I want to know. Why couldn't you take that? Alright. Now, this is rather important information. Black, this is the guide to potions. That's how you know what you got. So we got a blue potion, and that's mana breath. Yellow is healing. White is infernal armor. Red cure poison. Purple temporarily, and you can't be hit. Black temporary invisibility. Blue mana breath. Green poison. Beware, and orange is mana boost. Alright. We might take that with us because that's one that we might reference again and again, eh? Alright, so 10's healing, 11 is mana something or other. So what's this book say? Damage and armor. When fighting, it is important to remember two things. Weapons will obviously do damage, but armor will always absorb damage. You'll only inflict damage if your weapon does more damage than your opponent's armor absorbs. Many beasts have natural armor, so you'll need a strong weapon to damage the more powerful creatures. Watch the meters at the top of your screen to see your weapon and armor rating. The bar on the right will show your comparative ratings. Bar on the right, I don't know. Someone said bar. Compared to other weapons in Britannia. Oh, okay, so my current weapon is pretty crap. Remember though that this is only a general rating. Different weapons will have different effects against various types of creatures. The bar on the left will show you your armor rating, also very crap. This will give you a I don't know why I'm just yawning away. Effects of armor, there are however some magical armor pieces that may not absorb so much damage as the sturdier guard, but may have other important benefits. Each weapon has special attacks, which will also give you different results against different creatures. Britannia boasts many skilled fighters who will be able to train you in these new techniques. And of course there are more books. Like I said, there are lots of friggin' books. Spells for the beginner. Okay, so it actually teaches you how to tell you how to use them. Alright, I know a bit about them, so I'll ignore that. Wish you had a pastime when you're tired. It's always a good idea to rest, but what if you're not at home? Any bed will do, and a good night's sleep will refresh even the most worn down warriors. You'll find the time will coolly pass and you will feel quite refreshed. Okay, the book Observations of Black Rock by Rodden the Mage. A mysterious subject known as Black Rock is completely indestructible only by magical means can it be moulded and shaped. Black rock can be found in small quantities beneath the ground, sometimes near loads of iron ore or lead. Black rock can be excavated by conventional means, but melting it down into a malleable substance is impossible except by magic. I have found the combination of electrical energy and magnetic energy has a profound effect upon the substance. Together these properties cause black rock to become permeable. That is, one can put one's hand through the substance as if it were water. Further studies reveal that black rock might work as a teleportation device if magical electrical energy, magnetic energy and the correct alignment of heavenly bodies act together upon the substance. This theory still needs to be tested. The black rock transmuter I've created of an old wand does not work. It was meant to shoot electrical and magnetic charges into black rock, but all it does is make the substance explode. Now, that's a clue. That's a clue. If you see black rock, you can actually hit it with a magnetic charge or a magnetic type spell and it will explode. So if the enemy's near it, you can use it as a bomb. I must quit for the day. Headaches have been plaguing me, having gotten worse, beginning my more and more very soon. I'm afraid I'll forget how to cast some spells. I believe something might be affecting the magical ether, but I cannot be and he's finished. What's that one? Oh, treatise on the lore of gargoyles. Because gargoyles are a thing in this world. They're an actual player character in NPC. Well, at least they were in 8. Plant lore. Mistletoe, easy to find. Hibiscus leaves. Can make tea. Sore throats. Never step foot on the dandelion, for it will anger a leprechaun. And the final book. In days of long past, the Council of Wizards erected shrines to the 8 virtues that people throughout the land might meditate upon. It was through studying the 8 virtues and the 3 underlying principles that the great hero who had defeated the triad of evil started down the path that led to avatarhood. For verily it is known that the 3 principles are truth, love and courage, and that from truth arises honesty, and from love arises... oh shit, I don't know what I did there. And from love arises compassion, and from courage arises valor, And the truth commingled with love gives rise to justice. And love commingled with courage gives rise to sacrifice. And courage commingled with truth gives rise to honor. Blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you what, this guy, Richard Garrett, he had a good time just writing shit up. And truth, love, courage, all united creatures spiritually, but the absence of all three principles leads to the vice of pride, which leads us to think of that virtue that is at its opposite, that of humility. And on the question again, the embodiment of 8 virtues, the Avatar recovered the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, yes, and discovered that one online concept that leads to 3 principles which led to the 8 virtues is infinity. Ponder this well, O Seeker. I have no fucking idea what that means. Ah, there's another weapon. I'll take that. Okay, down. Down, down, down. Oh, spell manual. And there is our second book, which we can open. So there's also rituals. There's those mantras that I talked to you about. Also with the ingredients for the spell. Moon gates, which you just walk through one. Okay. No, I'm going to need a spell. I'm going to need a spell. Linear. Let's try Ignite. Notice how the cursors turn blue? And there we go. We ignited the shit out of that one. Rat. Rat race. Rat attack. Okay. Hitting space will go to jump land. Boots? Is that boots? Oh, it's gloves. Gloves. I'm gonna have to throw something at him. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Dang. Tab away. Okay. The flame there, the douse there, the stone here, and the gust here. Okay. Hey. 6. So F6. Got him. Haha. Haha. Nothing up there. I like how you can slide down the ladder. Now there's a red portion. There it is. Okay. Oh, the door is locked. Oh, I forgot to do something. As is we want. I forgot to unlock it. Whee! And there's the unlocking of the door. Sort of like the taming of the shrew. I'm already falling asleep in this game. I know it's a little bit boring, but most games are. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I found some chainmail. It improved my armor a little bit. Okay.
Do you see the pressure plate below that vase? See if you can use your gust spell to move the vase off the shelf. You can try this now by casting your gust spell, then clicking on the item that you wish the wind gust to affect.
Now, I actually can't see the pressure plate. Oh, no, I can. Alright, so that was a bit hard to see the pressure plate, but now I can see it. Alright, so gust, which is F5. Hasn't even fallen down on the pressure plate yet. Okie dokie. Ah, let's press the button. Fire and brimstone, it's an elevator. Yeah, break. Alright. Ah, there's something down there. Oh. Look, there's money. Always good to have money. 27, that's it. That's it. That's all you gotta give me. 27. 27 lousy gold coins. Jesus. Aha. We need to go down that way, which has the corner of the... I've got to jump up here. Okay. There was a ladder somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. So, jump. Jump. No, not this. Thank you very much. Damn it! Stop with the S-ing. Jeez, it's a work of art, isn't it? Of course, the other way is to revolve that thing, fill it up with water again, and go after it. But I did this morning, or yesterday when I was having a walkthrough to make sure that the game was working. why won't you? Okay, can't make that jump, that's too much, okay. Shit. Okay. Let's do it the smart way. No, it's not the smart way at all. Shit. It was working this morning. Let me do all this shit. Oh. Oh, jeez, all that fart-assing around. For what? For what? Look, you can jump right over things. Woo! Jeez, you can enter the Olympics with that leap. Aha. Okay, and the clue is right here. Tower protected from unlawful entry by flames. To exit, clear the way to the source and extinguish the braziers. And that's because with douse, which is in our function 7. Oh, sorry. Actually, if you have a look at the spell book, there's a letter next to douse. W. No, that's not going to work. So... I'm out of mana. No, not that much out of mana, surely. Okay, here we go. Oh, see that?
I have taught you all that I can, Avatar, but you still have much to learn. Once you step outside these doors, your enemies will be numerous. Nearby there is a cave. Within it lies the means to reach Britain, where you may seek out the wise Lord British. Fare thee well, my friend.
Get that gold. What happened there? Down you go, doggy. Okay. Let's have a look at the queue again, because I've got to get my magic potions out. Alright, so I've got a couple of healing. It's always good to have a bag. Okay. Oh, more gold, thank you. Just lying around on the ground. Look at that. Plays quite well. There's a cave nearby. I can hear the cave. I can see the cave. I'm going to kill some more critters. I was going to eat a magic mushroom, but you can't do that. Got him right in the cookie. And there's the goals appearing in the background there. Always take the gold. 79. Almost buy my passage to someplace.
Welcome back, Avatar. Wait until you see what I have done to your beloved land. You and I will have some fun together here in Britannia.
There's a dude I don't know how I'm gonna kill him with a stick. Come on, Wolfie. It's a pity they don't have meat or something. I think function 3 doesn't do much, does it? Okay. Why don't I just put boots in here? I don't understand how I'm going to be able to beat this guy with both. But let's, first of all, ooh, right up there. Jeez. Oh, come on. What happened to the door? Okay. I can't save. Oh, now I can. Alright, so, start. Oh, caps lock on, that's why. Beginning. That's begging. Beginning. Oh, Christ. Start will do. Okay. Okay, so I've got to fight this dude.
I see! You've come at last! You're too late, Avatar. Britannia is ours. My master will be most pleased with me when I bring you to him.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Kalando of the Worm Guard, and I'm going to use your capture to gain rank in the Guard.
And
Who is your master?
His name is Lord Blackthorn. Don't worry, you'll be meeting him soon enough.
Uh-oh. Gee, that was quick. There's a knife here. Aha! 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 We have a cutlass. Oh, and it's a stronger weapon. Much stronger than the stick. Okay, so here's a cave, and there's something here. Oh, you stand on. Hello! Hello! Why, this is Lord British's. Yes, we must be at Lord British's place. Hello! Why?
So, you have arrived at last. My name is Hennington. I'm Lord British's seneschal. I
Hello,
run his
Hennington.
daily affairs. He has been expecting you for quite some time.
Oh,
You should
jolly
go
good.
find him right away. He needs
Very
to
well.
talk to you. It's very
Okay.
important.
Oh, jolly good. I will. May I ask you some questions?
May I ask you some questions?
Certainly not. You need to talk to Lord British. It's very important. Now go.
Very important. I see. Hey. Hey, look. It's a fountain. A fountain of glory. Oh, very good, very good, very good. And a couple of chairs. There's a chair in there. And something or other. Oh, there's some guards. What the fuck is that? The big sword. Overcompensating much? You.
What brings you into the weapons house?
Why, I'm the Avatar, and I've come to arm
I'm the
myself.
Avatar, and I've come to arm myself.
So you are. Lord British sent word that you were here, said that you're welcome to whatever you want. Say, I don't want to speak out of turn, you being the Avatar and all, but would you like a few tips on fighting and training? You know, just to sharpen your skills.
Why, jolly good.
Yeah, I'd like to hear some tips.
All right then. Would you like to hear about training, weapons, or armor?
Tell me about training.
Tell me about training.
It's very important that you seek out as many trainers as you can. Various trainers can teach you various styles of fighting. The more styles that you learn, the better off you'll be. Just remember, there's always someone better out there. Now, I'm a master swordsman and can train you a bit if you'd like. The cost is 300 gold pieces.
Oh. Right. Tell me about armor.
Yes, I'd like for you to train me.
Sorry, Avatar, but you don't seem to have enough money.
Oh, something got written in my journal. What did get written in my journal? There it is, Richard Garriott. And I believe if you do I think it's the same guy who did he founded magic cards. Let me do a quick search. Richard Garriott. I don't think he did the magic cards. I wonder who did the magic cards. Maybe I'm over. Oh, he's got a new. His current project is Shroud of the Avatar, Forsaken Journey, Virtues, which. Okay, so he's working on something interesting. Okay, well, good on you. So, Magic the Gathering. No, not Magic Throne of Eldaron. Auto correct. You are a pain in my ass. New Wikipedia. Richard Garfield. I got the wrong Richard. I knew it was some dick. Some dick, get it? Alright. Never mind. Wee, wee, wee. Oh, they got quotes. But I only wanted to give her a treat. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get right to the beginning, please. Journal notes. A man named Keller says he'll train me in the sword for 300 gold if I'm quick enough. Jolly good. Okay, so that's him there. Apparently I can take whatever I want, just not anything that I need. Oh, there's a big stick there. Oh dear, 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 dear. Let's go back to function key 4. Look at that. Alright, so I'll see if I can sell that dumb thing. can't break it. Oh, there's Lord British over there. Okay, he looks older. Okay, it's gotta keep doing that until I do something. Get some food.
Oh, hello. You're the Avatar, aren't you? We've all been looking for you. Lord British has been most upset, so you'd better find him. But do take some food with you. You'll need to keep your strength up.
Keep my strength
Keep my strength up?
Oh yes.
I like
Food
a
will
guy
help
who
keep you
asks
strong
questions.
and make you heal faster, you know.
Don't you like
We
a
can't
guy
have
who
you going weak
asks
from hunger.
questions? What's wrong with Lord
Thank you.
British?
Farewell.
I didn't ask the what's wrong with Lord British question.
Hello. You're the
Yes,
Avatar,
yes,
aren't you?
yes,
Lord British
no.
has been most upset, so you'd better find him. But do take some food with you. You'll need to keep your strength up.
Tell me about what's wrong with Lord British.
What's wrong with Lord British?
Oh, it's been horrible here in Britain.
Horrible.
The people are all mean to one another and no one cares. Lord British wants to make things right, but he doesn't know how.
Okay,
Thank you.
go.
Farewell.
Maybe you need to do it with American accents. Let's have the... Now notice how the red bar down the bottom there, there's a gap between the red and the bar where it's maximized, and that's probably because I got hit. And there, I ate a little bit, and true to its word. And there we go, we're maximum strength again. Go back to caps lock. You'll get around faster with caps lock. Aha, Lord British!
Hello, citizen.
Hello! What? There's the gargoyle. Told you gargoyles are real. No one believes me.
Avatar, it is you at long last. I sent word seeming ages ago and have awaited your arrival day and night, and now you're here. Welcome back to Britannia, Avatar. Sadly, I fear that I have little to offer you, but what I have is yours. I tell you truly, Avatar, trouble, very serious trouble is afoot in our land, and we need your help if Britannia is to survive in peace and security.
What evil has been unleashed?
What evil has been unleashed in Britannia?
I'm not entirely sure. Giant columns have sprung from the ground. My advisors tell me that there is sickness in many areas, poverty in others, and that strife is spreading. I am told that the people have grown discontented with my rule. Yet I know not what to do. I fear that only you can solve the mystery of this pernicious darkness, Avatar.
I
know that I have asked much of you over the years, but we need you now more than ever. Will you dedicate yourself to our survival?
I don't know about that, but spreading strife. Strife is a rather bad thing. It gets caught in your crevices and stuff like that. Okay.
On my word.
Thank you, Avatar.
What a waker.
You have truly given this land a hope for survival. I suggest that you first go to the dungeon Despise. It is located just northeast of Britain. It is easy to find. Just look for the great column that reaches into the sky. The entrance to Despise is next to the column. Are you in need of more detailed instructions? 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 More detailed instructions?
Oh dear. Well, what happened there? Let's come back to Yeah. What the heck? Neck and neck. Okay, so oh, there's the examination. Okay, thank you very much for that. More voice master. No, voice master.
Instructs more detailed, 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 instructs more detailed.
Okay.
More detailed, instructs more detailed, instructs more detailed, instructs more detailed, instructs more.
I think it's hit a little bug. Oh, this is bad.
Instructs more detailed, instructs more detailed.
Yeah, I think we've hit the end of the road for our friend here. Yeah, I think he's gone. Oh, what a bummer. I can try restarting it and going back again, because we did save fairly recently. That's Ultima 9, available and works on modern day computers. This same computer is about to play at the Outer Worlds, so you'll see the difference in graphics amongst other things. Okay, thank you for your time. If you liked the show, give me a follow, and next time I'm online, just come in and join the fun. Bye bye. Oh, I better shut myself down here. Yep.